How's it going, everybody? This is Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com. We're here at Metro Fitness Hilliard with nationally ranked NPC Bikini competitor Evette Cano. Evette, welcome to our channel. Talk to us about why you decided to get started weight training and also get started competing.
I started weight training basically it was more health. It was for my mental health more than anything. And it grew into a passion that it just kept making me more and more motivated every day that I came in and I saw results.
What did the actual weight training and then diet and all that, what did it do like for self-confidence, for groundedness, for just emotional stability? It sounds like it really fortified you.
It has really taught me a lot about commitment, dedication. It has helped me to become a more healthy person. I used to always think of a number, and the number was, it saddens me to even think of the number that I would always stick at. And it's just really taught me a way of life that I want to live for the rest of my life.
That's awesome. And it's always good to hear when people find fitness and it's not a fad or it's not something to do for a while. It's like about longevity. It's about a whole like lifestyle transformation. As far as your competition goes, I mean, if you could touch on that, just at what point in the weight training did you decide, hey, you know, I want to get on stage? How did that happen for you? Was it a magazine, or did you talk to somebody, or what inspired you to get on stage?
I actually went to the Arnold Amateur to watch, and I just looked at that stage and I said, that's what I want to do. I want to be that girl.
Absolutely. And you know, it's funny in a bizarre way, because it's like you said that was your first show, the Arnold Amateur, and that is a monster show for a novice, for a rookie to get on. I mean, usually, there's some shows, some regional shows, if you look around, I don't know about Ohio, but I know of a few around the country where there's maybe like 5 girls in the whole division. Some classes are 2 people, but you're going to go into this massive show and it's your first time. What was that like? I mean, what was it like? What was it like backstage? What was it like getting on stage? What was the whole experience like for you?
It was very overwhelming. Just even walking through the doors to go and check in. I had to get an NPC card, which at the time I had no clue what that was.
Right, what's that? Yeah.
Everybody was speaking all different languages. I really was not expecting what I went into, but I went with it and I did it, and I've come a long way since then.
Talk to us about that long way. I mean, how many shows have you done, and what are some of the shows that really stick out, that really you remember fondly?
Done about 7 or 8. Okay. The ones that stick out the most to me would be my first trophy, which was 2 competitions ago. It was Mike Francois. I was speechless when I left prejudging. As I walked off that stage, I was used to just, sitting there waiting for my number to be called, and I always dreamed it'd come up the first call outs, but it hadn't, and it did, and my heart dropped and my stomach turned, and I was just so proud that I was able to make a dream, a goal of mine happen. Realize
it, yeah, of course. That's awesome. And you mentioned Mike Francois, who I actually contacted. We're probably going to be doing an interview next time. He's tied up this weekend, but definitely a huge local legend here in the Columbus area. And doing his show must have been exhilarating. And then on top of that, to get that recognition that you so wanted, that you deserved, that's got to be very gratifying. Talk to us though about another Mike, Mike Davies, that you said you work with. And what really got me was that you said you actually, through his diet and his nutrition tips, you actually put on 19 pounds, which is, and from looking at you, you don't have any fat, so you put on a lot of muscle. Talk to us about your relationship with him and how you implemented his tips into your day-to-day life.
Mike has taught me a lot about he has actually just his nutrition plans have made me, I've learned how to follow change, I have to do something about it. I have to learn how to cook right. I had to follow a diet. I had to do what was, you know, on the plan.
It's hard though, you know, like to have that structure, but it's good that it sounds like he was, you know, somewhat of a mentor too, really, you know, getting you on track.
I would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for Mike Davies.
That's awesome. Now, this is your gym here, your home gym, Metro Fitness Hilliard. You said you've been here for about a year, actually more than a year. What's the vibe like in here? I mean, I know Joe Thomas trains in here, and obviously you train in here. What's the vibe like in here?
It's nice. It's very positive. People are friendly. It's a clean gym. You can find things that you're looking for. It's not one of those gyms where you walk in and you're like, oh my God, where's this at? Where's that at?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I train at I train at a gym back where I live, and I also train in a gym in Florida. And I got to tell you, like when the dumbbells are all over the floor, that's the worst feeling ever. I mean, people don't re-rack their weights. I mean, I walked in here, they've been nothing but nice. It's clean, like you said, and everything's in its place, and it smells nice, which again, that's a big plus for a gym, because some gyms really, I don't know, something's up there. So I guess like it sounds like this is your home, like your gym. This is like the place that you feel very comfortable, and it sounds like you're working with a great team. Talk to us about your upcoming show, the Ohio State, and what you're looking to bring to that.
I'm looking to bring my best. First, I am excited that I'm finally healthy after gaining those 19 pounds through Advocare and Mike Davies' nutrition plan, and following, you know, my weight training. I want to win my class of masters in bikini, as well as it would be a miracle dream just to, you know, be in the top 5 in the open.
Well, I don't think it would be a miracle though, because it sounds like you're a hard worker, and it sounds like you deserve the spot. So let's just hope it'd be like some justice more than a miracle.
Yeah, yes, that's more what I meant.
Yeah. So I think that's fantastic. I think you're working with a really good team. Who else are you working with besides Mike Davies? Is there anybody like workout partners, friends, family? Like who would you want to thank? I mean, because I think that's important too, to kind of look back on your journey. Like who are the people? Obviously Mike Davies, yeah, but who are the people that are your friends, your family, that have been helpful to you on this journey?
My trainer. She has done so much for me. I really would love her. She's just a miracle. My family has done nothing but support me throughout this whole process and this journey. And Angie Mellon, I would like to thank her, because without her, I don't know where I'd be. She's kept me, you know, she's kept me going with every competition, being there for support, motivating me. We work out together. It's been...
Sounds like a sister almost, yeah. That's awesome. Well, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview. I know that it almost didn't happen, but I'm really happy that it did. And like I told you before we started taping, I might actually come to that Ohio State. And if I do, I hope you give me another interview. And I know you're going to do really well. You have a really good personality and just a really good aura, you know what I mean? And I think that I really want you to know, and everybody at home to know that, you know, character is formed through adversity, you know what I mean? Like when times are tough, you know, that's when character is really built. And you obviously have a really good character, and I think you're going to do really well. So I want to thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm Christian Duke for StrengthAddicts.com. A big thank you to our sponsor, MyOatmeal.com, 22 billion combinations at your fingertips. For Evette, Cano, Christian Duke at Metro Fitness Hilliard.